Are pregnant women not supposed to drink caffeine? Is that like a big no-no? Like you can't do it?
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
Okay, if you were a Starbucks barista and you had an obviously pregnant woman that was offering or ordering a big caramel macchiato, would you say something?
No.
Somebody did one of those things where you see people will live tweet something they see, and this was an altercation that happened in a Starbucks between a barista and a pregnant woman who
So
ordered.
the barista said something?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I said, here's some of the text from it. Said, do you want me to make that a decaf? She said, no, thanks. And he's like, yeah, but caffeine's bad for the baby. She's like, it's fine. I have one a day. And he said, yeah, but you shouldn't. And she said, wait, are you a man telling a woman that she should and should not have during her pregnancy? And he said, well, just because it's bad for the baby, so that's why I'm saying it. And so then it just turned into a went out of control.
I mean, he's right, but it's not so bad. It's not like having a glass of wine or smoking some pot. It's not the same level. They tell you, you should try to stay away from all that kind of stuff, but even some doctors will tell you, you can have a little bit of caffeine and you're okay.
Okay. Yeah, so this woman is getting a lot of praise because she stepped in. She said, you don't tell this pregnant woman what she can and can't have. And he's like, look, I feel like, this isn't the right thing.
And he's getting torn apart because he's a man.
Oh, my gosh.
He's a man, Virginia.
Yes.
Well, we automatically don't like him.
The comment, somebody said, I'm currently pregnant. If somebody tried to take my one coffee a day away, I'd punch him in the face. None of his business. Love that you stood up for her.
Yeah, you do. I mean, doctors will tell you can have one a day. You just can't, have a bunch of them.
Okay, if the doctor says you can have one a day, that's fact?
I think some doctors do say that. Every doctor is going to be different.
Then you mind your own business if you work at Starbucks.
And you have a penis.
Well, let's not. Does it always have to be a sexist issue? I mean, come on. All right, Taylor Swift.
How dare you mansplain
pregnancy to me?
Right.
Oh,
that's what it is.
You know better about protecting my unborn child.
Okay, so if it was a woman, it would be fine.
No, it'd probably be a cat fight. Either way, nobody should be telling a pregnant woman she can't have her one cup of coffee.
But that's my point, though. Whether it's a woman or a man saying it, it's still going to be annoying.
It's more annoying that it's a man.
Yeah. And people just don't want to be told what to do.
Well, okay, now let's break that down. I agree with that.
Yeah.
People don't want to be told what to do.
Right. Nobody wants to hear that, especially somebody that you don't know. It's like, you know what? You don't need to police my morality, police my womb.
But, okay, let's say it was a man and he sees a pregnant woman smoking. Is he not allowed to say anything because he's a man? He knows, guy or girl knows you can't smoke a cigarette. It's terrible for the baby. My point is...
Okay, let's say you worked at you're right. You worked at a racetrack gas station, and an obviously pregnant woman comes in, orders a pack of cigarettes. You slide them to her. She starts tapping the pack, opens it up, and starts to put a cigarette in her mouth.
And you're a man. Why are you smoking? A man can't tell me that. To me, it's not a sexist issue here. Again, it's about mind your own business, leave me alone, don't tell me how to take care of myself.
And let's say that she's got a bottle of Jack Daniels and is just standing there and just guzzling it back. Obviously pregnant.
Can't say anything. You have a penis.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, all these circumstances, if I were around, I still probably don't say anything because of, one, you're right. I do believe it's not really my business. And two, who's live tweeting this?
I would never say anything on the coffee, but I did say something one time on the Siggy's thing. There was a pregnant chick, and it was a charity thing that I had gone to meet up with her, and she had Siggy's in her back pocket, and I was like, what are you doing? You cannot be smoking while you're pregnant. And then I text her later that day this whole big thing about how she's not supposed to. I don't care. If I see a pregnant woman smoking, I am going to say something.
Okay, could me and Kevin be allowed to say something? Or are we out of line because we were born men?
It is worse if it's a guy.
It is.
Because you don't have a womb.
It is.
And you're trying to tell me what I can and can't do during my pregnancy.
But I'm a mom. I've had a kid. So I'm just speaking to her
Virginia's
mom
got
to
more
mom.
credibility. It comes off better.
But
Right.
I think that's kind of insane to say when you know someone's doing something blatantly wrong, just because what you have between your legs, you shouldn't be allowed to say something. because I have a penis, I can't make my opinion known that smoking while pregnant is terrible? I'm out of line for saying that? No.
I didn't say you were out of line.
No,
I'm
this-
just saying you're not going to be received as well as I will be received because I am a mom. I've gone through it. She and I are on the same level.
I'm a human, and I also know about smoking and pregnancy, though. So there's certain things about being a human. Smoking a cigarette, I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
Guy or girl knows that's a terrible thing.
I agree. I'm just telling you how it's going to be received.
Meredith in the chat room said, yeah, I picked up beer for my husband when I was pregnant, and I got crazy looks at the store, but nobody said anything to me. But you could tell they were looking and judging and be like, pregnant woman buying beer. But that's, to me, why you don't.
That's why you don't say anything.
Right. And same thing even with the barista, where even if she's ordering the coffee macchiato, let's say maybe she's got
A friend in the car.
Mind your own business.
or she's taking it to her boss at work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To surprise him. It's like you just, don't
Now-
need to say anything.
Now, there's a difference between somebody actually taking a cigarette to their lips and smoking, and then you go, ma'am, you are not supposed to smoke while you're pregnant. You son of a biscuit, I'm not pregnant.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's-
just mind your own business. Mind your own, people.